Great. Thanks for joining me today. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Alfred figure from DC's Multiverse series. In his wave, you can build Killer Croc, and when these were in stores like a year ago, all I ever saw were a bunch of KGB beasts, katanas. I saw Robin once or twice, but I think he had paint defects. This is why he didn't get bought. And I may have seen Batman. This is actually Dick Grayson as Batman and not just Bruce Wayne. I never saw Red Hood or Alfred. Personally, at this point, I highly recommend. I mean, even a year ago, if I went back in time, I had to recommend it. Just go to Big Bad Toy Store and buy the whole wave. They're really pretty cool characters and figures regardless. These two you can probably find pretty cheap, but I mean, if you're trying to build the Killer Croc, and chances are you want the Red Hood and Alfred, then you may as well just get the whole wave. Alright, so on to it. And since I'm an open collector, I tear the box up. Alright, and soon I will be making a video where I build Killer Croc. Alright. Now, he doesn't come with much, but he doesn't need to come with much. He's got his, waiter type tray. He's got a mask, I guess, in case he needs to take it off of Bruce Wayne or give it to him. I don't know. He's got a, well, he's got a drink. And I will find it, but it is under my desk, which is also shadowy at this point. But I have no doubt I will be able to find it. You have three alternate heads besides, you got your comic book classic version. This is your like 1966 Batman Adam West Alfred head. This is your Michael Keaton, well, really all of the 90s movies Alfred's head. Like he was there with Michael Keaton. George Clooney got awful. And why am I forgetting his name? Oh, it's Iceman from Top Gun. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't quite remember it. Anyway, I'll get back to that. I'm sure I'll remember the second I forget. But then there's also this, which I think is from the comic books. I don't know. I don't care. I just want classic Alfred. Let's see. I can't believe I'm forgetting that guy's name. Has driving me nuts, from Tombstone and all sorts of great movies. Alright. But the more you try to think about something, you'll forget. Now, it's on what you would call, like, the suit buck. This is pretty much like what Joker is used to make. I don't expect much out of this figure, but really, he's just meant there to be seen. You got very good head articulation. Mattel is... It looks like Mattel is starting to figure it out. Like, they were cheapskating for the longest. You got nice arms. He's pretty loose. Got like a tricep, bicep area here, thing where you can move it around, twist it around. Then you got elbow. His wrist, goes forward and backward and twists around. Same stuff for the other arm, of course. Wouldn't that be something if it wasn't? He does have an ab crunch, but it's kind of limited based on what he's wearing, and I swear it feels like the plastic was made so it wouldn't, but I'm sure it's just the jacket. He can twist at the waist. You got his legs, this hip area, knees, all things that are starting to look more like Hasbro's Marvel Legends. I mean, they really need to compete. They can't be cheap, and it's bad enough like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is killing DC. I like both, but personally I prefer DC. You got feet. You can't really go up and down too much, but that's alright. And that is it. But like, so at least it looks, based on this, it looks like DC or Mattel is getting its act together. Alright, that is nice. I mean, I don't know. Alright. Alright, and he has a drink somewhere. I've got to find that, and there really isn't much to this video, but hopefully my advice on Big Bad Toy Store helps you out. Killer Croc looks like he's going to be fantastic, and the figures that make up this wave are pretty sweet. Years ago, back when Mattel had it, there was like a Matty Collector website. I got hooked onto the DC Universe Classics line, and towards the end of it, fans and I, some of them which I still talk to this day on like chats and stuff, we had like a list of our top 20 of the characters that didn't get made that we wanted, and a lot of us felt Alfred was one we wanted. It seemed like Mattel was very resistant to like civilian characters. You know, like they didn't think they'd sell. Yeah, it was just a little bit dirt. And it's just cool because now a lot of those characters with their specific looks have been made or are getting made even after DC Classics ended, and now it's DC Multiverse, and the sculpting's slightly different, but close enough to be part of the same in my opinion. Red Hood in his leather jacket was one of the other ones a lot of us, including myself for both of these characters, wanted. Personally, the only one I haven't seen get made yet that I was like one of the top of my list is Ravager, which is Deathstroke's daughter, but someday maybe she'll get made anyway. Alright, but I will make a separate video for the Red Hood. Thanks for watching. If you have any kind of comments or suggestions, maybe ideas where you can get these figures better. I mean, there's eBay, but I think I saw Alfred selling for like $40 by himself or something without the Killer Croc piece. If you like it, please like and subscribe. And thanks for tuning in.